Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Criticizer 2021, 90 Day Fiancé, Season 9, Episode 11 already. Time flies. Anyway, if you're here for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Biniam and Ari. So, Ari meets up with her best friend, but he happens to be her ex-husband. His name is Leandro. And she was married to him when she was just 19 years old. She said the reason why things didn't work out between them is because he was always preoccupied with work, which is quite hard for me to believe. But anyway, this does not seem to be Leandro's first appearance on 90 Day Fiancé. I guess this is not his first time for appearing on 90 Day Fiancé because, judging by the previews, he actually traveled to Ethiopia to be a support system to Ari'S. And when Biniam saw it, that did not sit well with him, and I don't blame him. To be honest, I didn't really watch that season. I think when it comes to the other way of 90 Day Fiancé, I only watched one season. So I guess the one where he was in, I didn't watch it, so I don't really know that much. But she was talking to him about the wedding arrangements, and she also told him that, well, Biniam is now here in the US. It seems like US is a bit of a culture shock to both of them, also to her, because she has been out of the country for quite a long time. And she said that she saw Biniam training with a girl the other time, and that was quite inappropriate. And I'm like, why does she tell me all this? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my head around this, how you can be best friends with your ex-husband and you guys don't even share kids. No. The best friend, he is included in the wedding shopping. She tells him about her marital issues with Biniam. The math ain't mathing. Anyway, nah, that's just weird. So they just were talking, and she said, oh, you know, you're also originally from Argentina, and I guess when you migrated to the US, you also had a bit of struggles here and there, but it was not really such a huge contrast because Argentina is a bit more similar to the US when it comes to infrastructure compared to so-called Ethiopia. And you know what, guys? I just have to put it out there, yeah? Ethiopia is a very nice place. I don't know if she meant it as a dig or not, but it's a nice place. The capital, Addis Ababa, is very, very beautiful. It is very nice. I think I had a layover there one time, and it was only one day that I used to go to the place, but I didn't really get to explore the real city. The city is very, very nice. It's very advanced. They have a very rich culture, rich history, and I don't think it's fair that it's being portrayed as quite a very uncivilized place. That's just what I'm going to say. The good thing is that that country has never been colonized before. Never. They have their own way of, their own spellings, their own culture. Everything is quite different in Ethiopia. So while they were talking, then Biniam interrupted. And Biniam is not ecstatic to see him. He doesn't mess with Leandro. He said the last time that they saw each other in Ethiopia, it seems like there was a bit of a back and forth, friendly type of way, but they were quite shading each other. You saw it in the preview of their so-called kickboxing match. Leandro tries to lecture, all in disguise of giving advice, Biniam, and tells him that Biniam needs to learn how to communicate with Ari because he heard what happened during the practice when he was practicing with a girl, and that did not sit well with Ari. So he was out here lecturing Biniam on the things to do and not to do, because he said that in my marriage I did things differently, and he was just comparing out here. He said, I did this, she didn't like it, I did that, she didn't like it. And I'm like, dude, shut the F up. Shut up. It ain't your relationship. You're being called ex for a reason. Have you listened to Summer Walker's song? That ain't your ex for a reason. You're an ex for a reason. Dude, I don't even know why you're her best friend. Like, can you not mind your business? I know that it's one thing that he can get along with the family and he's like part of the family. I mean, they were married. That's different. But let him deal with your family members. You don't need to involve your ex into what you're currently going through. It's none of his business. And then he's out here giving advice. Look, I'm not a fan of both Ari and Biniam. I'm not a fan of both of them. I feel also Biniam has done certain things that got under my nerves, but same thing with Ari. That's something between those two. Like, come on, keep your mouth out of their business. Ari, girl, I see what you're doing. You're out here bringing your ex into all the scenes because you want to make Biniam jealous. You're being manipulative right here. You just want Biniam to continue to fight for you. And of course, you're bringing your ex all in the name of, oh, he's my best friend. But you're just bringing him to annoy Biniam, to get under Biniam's skin. That's just how I see it. Because it just doesn't make any sense how you can be involving other people in your relationship. It seems like she doesn't know how to deal with her own relationship. She runs to mommy, daddy for every little thing. And so she brought it upon herself to tell him that there's going to be Ethiopian New Year. And they're going to celebrate it at the restaurant. And she invited Leandro. Put Biniam on the spot. Like, Biniam had no choice than to say yes out of just courtesy and kindness. But Biniam does not want him there. Now, fast forward. I went to a lovely Ethiopian restaurant. And we had Ari's parents and her sister that came through. And they were having a lovely dinner. And then there's where you also had the ex. So they were just throwing some few jabs here and there, Biniam and the ex. So as they were sitting around the table, they were doing like the sharing like the food, because that's what they do in the Ethiopian culture, and I think also in some of the other Eastern African countries that I've seen. And Biniam just like took a huge portion, shoved it in this man's mouth. More like shut up. He did it intentionally. And Leandro was scared. He's like, damn, that's a bit too much. You're overfeeding me. Ari's mom asked Biniam, like, usually when it comes to the New Year celebration, what do you guys usually do? What do you guys hope for? And then Biniam explained that it's usually new beginnings. If you want to have a new house, new life, new car, just anything that's new resolution, revived and all that. And then the mom threw a jab at Biniam and said, well, hopefully you can add to your resolution that you'll be a better communicator. And I said, gosh. Mom, you didn't have to diss him like that, especially in front of her ex that's sitting across the table. Then Leandro keeps going on and on about how it seems like Biniam is being intimidated by him. It's like, damn, why the hell are you intimidated by me? I'm just here. I'm just part of the family. And in case Biniam, in case you don't know, I can still get your ex back like this in a twinkle of an eye. Yeah, so you better be careful. I'm not scared. She can always come running back to me. And Leandro also had the audacity to ask, like, what changes do you guys think you guys should make in order for your marriage to progress? I said, dude, you just don't have any boundaries. Anyway, they also said that Leandro would be there when she goes dress shopping, wedding dress shopping. And Biniam was pissed to hear that. He's like, what the hell is this man doing there? Will he see her undress? Will he see her wearing the dress? Why is he going to be there? And I said the same thing, Biniam. This does not seem normal to me. It does not seem normal to me that my ex is, to the extent that my ex is going to accompany me for wedding shopping. Is that not usually between the girls? Between the ladies, your best friend, your sister, your mom? Why the hell is your ex coming? It doesn't make sense to me. Why the hell are you still best friends with your ex-husband? I just don't understand it. I could never do that. I'm sorry. I just could never do that. There were heavy feelings involved. We were married for like, was she married for 8 years? For that long time. We had intimacy. When I move on, I move on. I cut you loose. The most that you can get from me is me being cordial with you, and we're associates. That's it. I won't be seeing you often. Not even friends, best friends. Girl, get your act right. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this episode. Please let me know what you think about it. Could you ever be best friends with your ex-wife or ex-husband? Like, could you ever do that? And especially in this case when they don't even have kids. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, tell me what you think about it. Take care. Bye.